Republican Party could be in for a major makeover as Republican National Committee Chair Reince Priebus takes up a mission to find out what went wrong in last year's election. And as his four-day swing through Denver, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Seattle has him meeting with everyone from minority groups to Facebook, he is likely to get plenty of advice. Let's talk about it with David Drucker, Associate Politics Editor for Roll Call. So the party is trying to boost its appeal or boost minority participation. That's a big part of the reason he's headed west?
That's correct, John. And what this really is a part of is the autopsy report that the chairman commissioned after the 2012 elections. We all know that it didn't go well for the Republicans on many levels, and two of the things they want to address with this Growth and Opportunity Project, which is the name of the report that will be released sometime in March, is how over the coming years do they establish relationships and increase their support among ethnic minority voters, and how do they improve the technology behind get out the vote and voter turnout operations that the president's campaign and Democrats right now have such an advantage on.
Hence the meeting with Facebook. The Republicans feel like they have been outgunned when it comes to harnessing technology and social media?
Yeah, and I think it's pretty much a fact that since the 2004 election, which was the high water mark for Republican get-out-the-vote efforts, in that race, the Republicans were advanced and beyond what the Democrats were able to do. The Democrats under Obama have caught up and far surpassed what Republicans are able to do in terms of both gathering data, but then analyzing it and putting it to use, either to turn voters out, to discourage voters for the opposition from showing up, and in addition to that, using social media as a way to harness support among the electorate in general. And so I think that there are many areas here where Republicans know they have to improve, but they've got to figure out how to do it. And what the chairman's doing, both in visiting Facebook, talking to technology experts in the Bay Area of Northern California, and he'll be in Washington State and Seattle to talk about early voting in general. And there, John, as you remember, Democrats are just a lot better right now at turning out voters for early voting. And why that's so important, sometimes it's hard to convince somebody to show up on one day out of 365, but if you've got 4 weeks to work them over, you can get them out to vote and you can end up with more voters.
But Mark Zuckerberg, the head of Facebook, he's a big President Obama supporter, right? It seems like a strange stop for the chairman of the Republican National Committee.
Facebook is a business. They've got billions of users, according to their numbers, and I'm sure they're not all Democrats. Mr. Zuckerberg also recently hosted or is going to host a fundraiser for Governor Christie out of New Jersey. So, money's green. I don't think that it's such an odd place for the chairman to stop.
All right. Thanks very much, David Drucker. We'll keep an eye on that trip and look forward to hearing that report when it comes out next month. Thanks.
You got it. Thank you.
Well, it's a new record.